Weaver reporting for Infowars.com. We are here in Austin, Texas at the March for Trump here. The rain is coming down, but you know what? There are a lot of people still out here, diehard Trump supporters, to be standing out here in the pouring rain, showing their support for Donald Trump. It's still about 50 minutes until this event is set to occur, so people are coming in slowly. But I'm here with Jessica, who helped arrange this. So can you tell us a little bit about the details and what all you guys did to arrange this?
Well, about 4 of us, we kind of just met on Facebook, saw March for Trump happening, national event. Next thing you know, we got lots of support, lots of people. We started a little group, and just the 4 of us kind of think tanked the whole thing and got on board. And next thing you know, we got tons and tons of people. So we're really excited to be here, support our president, show our support and love for America. Lots of United States flags going around, Deplora hats we're very proud of, and just having a fun day, rain or shine. Y'all come out.
Yes, that's right. These are not your fair weather Trump supporters. What policies, what ideas really spoke to you that Donald Trump was promoting?
The thing that he's getting illegals out of our state, that way they won't be taking advantage of our things that we need here in the United States, making it better in the United States. So I'm really excited. Yeah, I love Trump all the way.
I help students definitely with college and maybe get rid of the DACA program. I'm sorry, I don't like it. I mean, I feel like, if you have to pay your way to school, well then, then that's the way it's going to have to be. I feel like these kids just come and they just are like, oh, here you go. We got free school. We're good. Yeah. And here are other students, who can't go because, oh, no, your mother, your father, they earn too much, so you can't go to school. And I'm like, what do you mean they can't go? Oh, no. And it's only like maybe a few percentage that, they go over on that whole thing that they can't go to school. And I'm like, why are they being denied, financial aid? They should be given financial aid just like I was.
And where are you from?
From McAllen, Texas, the Rio Grande Valley.
What do you like the most about President Trump and what he stands for?
Well, I just like that he's trying to follow the rule of law, and he's put America first, and not other countries or other, illegal immigrants and stuff like that.
So this rainy weather hasn't scared you away from coming out here and showing your support?
No, it could be pouring rain, it could be 200 degrees. I'll still be out here.
I really want to see a great plan to repatriate money from businesses overseas back into this country. Steve Forbes the other day said something along the lines of that Trump has the ability to unlock $2 trillion in this economy just by reversing, what are they called, the regulations.
We're from Spring, near Houston.
And what about you?
I'm her mom.
What did you guys think about when Hillary Clinton was talking about being able to abort babies almost up until their full term?
It's disgusting. It's disturbing.
Yeah. I mean, you obviously don't care about your people if you don't care about life,
Yeah.
It's life, and no matter what.
And, America's about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, but it starts with life. If you don't have life, then there's no liberty or pursuit of happiness. I mean, there's no point to it.
Where are you from?
Fort Hood area, just north of here.
Nice. So, it's pretty rainy out here right now. Was there any second thought for you coming out here?
Not at all. I signed up to come here, so I'm going to come here. I was born in Germany. I got to live in a socialist country. A lot of people here don't know how good they have it, and they really should look at that.
We're ready for the anti-Trump, the protesters. Yes, because we love Trump. Woo!
So if you encounter them, what are you going to do?
We'll just tell you, Trump loves you too. And we're here to unite. Unite, don't hate. Just unite.
I came out here from Nueces County, Texas.
What's your biggest thing that you like that he's doing?
Justice. I mean, this country has gone totally down on justice. Look what Hillary Clinton has done to justice. Double standards. He's going to bring justice back to America. And I really do believe in him. Everything that he said he's accomplished. They're giving him a hard time. But Donald keeps on trumping and everything. And I can't say anything else. Like, we're out here doing this very peacefully. We're not burning flags. We're not destroying property. We're not burning trash cans. We're not rioting. We're not beating people. We're not throwing eggs at anybody. We're out here peaceful, just telling people, join us. We're going to make America great. Don't bring Donald down. You try to bring Donald down, you're bringing yourself down. You got to make America great.
What brings you out here today?
I'm actually the guest speaker today, so I'll be speaking to everyone about how great Trump is and where I see America going that he's talked about, and trying to unite us, because there's a common misconception that all conservatives are white and racist, and as you can see, I'm neither white, and I'm married to a white man, so I'm obviously not racist. And I just want to say that I honestly believe, had he not won, America would be over. I can't imagine another 8 years of the horridness that we had for the last 8 years, nor could I see anyone else doing a better job, because we've had politicians that don't know what they're doing. We finally have a businessman that can get the American business under control. So that's what I'm looking forward to, and that's what I'm going to talk about.
What would you do if you encountered some of the counter anti-Trump protesters trying to shut you down?
Well, I'm a 6'4" black woman from Gary, Indiana, former murder capital of the world. So I say, feel free, try. Go ahead, try to shut me down. I will always speak my mind, and I will always stay true to this country and to God. And as far as the protesters, I would honestly suggest they open up a history book and learn a little American history. The party of evilness, the devil, as far as I'm concerned, is the Democratic Party. You have slavery, succession, segregation, and now socialism. That is the end of our society, and they are the worst people because they don't want to look at the truth. They want to say that I'm uninformed and I'm ignorant and I need to be protected. I'm not a child of a lesser God, and I do not need anyone to protect me. I've done very well with my life, and I will continue to do so because I believe in this country, and I believe if you do what you're supposed to do, you will be successful, because the American dream is out there for anyone.
Wow, you're from Houston. That's like 3 hours away or 2.5 hours away. Did you drive out just for this event?
Yes, I drove out just for this event by myself because I knew that everyone that was going to be here was going to be a symbolization of what Texas represents as a whole. And it's really important for this to happen here in Austin because it's the capital. A lot of people misconceive this as the liberal city, but in reality, I think a lot of people are just afraid to come out and say they're really conservative and want to make their own decisions in their own life and not be told what to do by a government. But one of the huge things that a lot of people don't understand is illegal immigration, because one of the big things in my industry that happens is that instead of hiring me, an American, they'll just go and undercut me with an illegal immigrant who'll do the job for half. And when they do that, I can't compete with that one person. And so it becomes hard for me to then ask for a raise in wages, not because I'm incapable, but because someone on the street is willing to do it for half the price, for no reason, just because they're illegal. The fight's across the entire state, and this is one of the only cities standing up to what's going on around the entire globe, really, not just this state or this country. It's a huge global issue that's going on. And when you look at what's going on in Europe and you compare it to what's going on here, the freedoms that we have here, we had to come and protect. And I feel like as individuals, when we come and stand up, it makes a bigger message, and it's a lot louder through our actions than just, talking about it. Trump isn't racist towards Mexicans or any Hispanics. He actually is for Americans, and a lot of times people misconceive that and want to include their illegal family as a part of the American dream, when in reality, we need to help those people in their country, because you look at the people in Mexico and they're standing up to the they say they stand up to the government to be against Trump, but in reality, they've never stood up to their own government. They just want to make noise over there to cause more issues in our own country.
All right.
You guys are from Infowars. Oh, no.
Do you want to see Hillary Clinton locked up?
I wouldn't mind that at all. No, I really think there's a lot on her, and at least get it back out there in the open, let her quit hiding as much as she's doing, and get her voice back out there, and some of these other people that ran around with her.
Eric Holder came out saying that Obama's going to make a political reappearance.
Yeah,
what do you think?
He's ready to roll. Is that what he said? I believe. Yeah. I bet he'll come back out, and I think that's kind of the timing on some of those other things that were heard about him, and some of that money, some of that slush fund he's running around, and paying some of these protesters and whatever else he's using that money for. So he's well funded, and I guess he's kind of hammered down there. So I bet we'll be seeing from him.
Where are you guys from?
Houston, Texas.
Wow, so you drove all the way out here?
Yeah, came all the way, braved the rain.
What do you think about this rain? Would this rain deter you from showing your support?
It's just Keck's way of giving us a test.
Yeah. So what's your favorite thing about President Trump? What do you want to see him accomplish during his presidency?
Well, first of all, what I'd like to say is my favorite thing about him, he's a break from the norm. He's a break from the establishment, from both the liberal side and from conservatives. It's just a it's something new.
He's really getting after it. Just keep going. Keep perpetuating the love for America, the true humanitarianism that he's giving to the rest of the country. I mean, I think this is a really good thing. Keep on fighting globalism.
I'm out here supporting Trump. I think he's creating a unity that hasn't been seen in this country in a long time. And I really hope that he continues to do what he's doing. I'm a big fan of you, by the way, and all of the Infowars team. I watch y'all's shows like every night, Alex Jones' show. Donald Trump is probably a big hero for this country, and I think mainly like me and him both work, we're coworkers and we work in construction, and I really agree that he's trying to work on the illegal immigration policy, because personally I've worked in construction for several years and I've lost multiple jobs, and I'd really like to see more legal immigration.
Especially for us in the Rio Grande Valley, protection is a really big thing. So we've supported Trump since the primaries. We're actually students for Trump, and we really need that border. It doesn't have to be physical. It could be with drones, extra protection. We need protection for the borders.
Is it because of the cartel and other issues with illegals coming over?
That is a big thing, and another thing is it's so easy to cross over from Mexico to the United States, and a lot of people are starting to find out, and ISIS is growing, and you never know when it's going to happen.
I'm from San Marcos. Originally, I was born in the Philippines, so I'm also an immigrant for Trump as well.
All right, and so you kind of destroy the whole liberal thing with LGBT.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, for Trump, and you're an immigrant too. So what makes you really love Donald Trump, and what policies of his speak to your heart?
Yes, the thing about Trump is he takes down the establishment. It wasn't just the Democrats that he eviscerated. It was also a Republican establishment within the GOP. And for his policies, the media is gaslighting us. The mainstream media, mind you, is gaslighting us. The fake news is gaslighting us to, Trump is literally Hitler, he's Nazi, he's going to do the Holocaust or whatever. I'm still here, and look at all this hate I'm feeling right now. Yeah. But the thing is, Trump, unlike Hillary Clinton, he supported same-sex marriage from day one, and this hubbub over the bathroom bill, it was also a locker room bill, and it was a listen and believe policy. There's this personality follower, Blair White. She's a trans anti-social justice supporter and a Trump supporter, and she pointed out she wants a doctor's note. It's not about conservatives think that trans people are rapists. It's about the heterosexual males who are perverts who will pretend to be trans.
That's right.
Yes, that's the real story at the bottom of it.
If you could say anything to President Trump, what would it be?
I say keep trashing the establishment media, because that just is a great way to wake up in the morning, just reading your very fake news CNN.
Adorable, deplorable. Where are you from?
That's the one thing I'm going to thank Hillary for, is calling us this, a basket of. I think I've got a lot of. I'm from Corpus Christi, Texas. I supported Trump from the day he rolled on down the escalator, went to the rally here in Austin. They said, don't go, you're going to get attacked. It was the safest place in America to be that day. And I went to the inauguration, and they said it's going to rain on Trump's inauguration. It was fine. So this doesn't bother me at all. I'm glad to be here.
So you don't care if it were raining or snowing or flooding. You'd be out here.
We're out here, for sure, for sure. For our President Trump, hell yeah. Least I could do. It's the very least I could do is come out in the rain. Yes.
That's right. He's fighting globalists. He's fighting tyranny. So least we can do is come out here in the rain and show our support.
Absolutely, yes. Here for President Trump and for the United States of America. Absolutely.
What policy of his speaks to you most?
Well, I've got a couple on here. I just put build a wall.
I noticed that.
I'm really against illegal immigration, and I get tired of being called a bigot and a racist. I'm a first-generation American from my father. He came over the legal way from Germany. I'm fifth or sixth generation Texan on my mother's side, and I want everybody to enjoy this country, but do it legally. So tired of being called names. I said that's one of the reasons why I'm out here. But our economy, big reason also. My son and my daughter are both engineering students in their second year, and I said, you're graduating at probably the best time in recent history. You'll be able to get a job.
That's right, and a lot of people actually had a hard time under the Obama administration, where people were graduating.
Well,
they had college degrees.
That's really don't translate in the job market. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of them did have liberal arts degree, but I did hear a good amount of them having business degrees and other type of degrees, and they weren't able to do anything besides just work in
Well,
the
would you like-
same
would you like fries
field
with
as people without a college degree.
Well, that's very true. But I have a lot of hope for this administration. I mean, a businessman, and they keep saying, oh, he filed bankruptcies. That whole narrative, they got way out there in front, and we were talking about a story. Said the hare and the tortoise. I said the left is the great hare. They take off with the narrative, and literally the conservatives are usually going doop 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 doop. But at the end of that story, who wins? It's the tortoise. They keep on moving ahead. They don't sit back on their laurels and make fun of other people. They want to pull together and get something done.
That's right, the silent majority.
Well, I'm a grandpa, but I'm a 24-year, 6 years Marine Corps, 18 years as an Army Ranger, 8 years with the Texas criminal justice system, 4 years as a federal police officer in Galveston, and now I'm a goat herder in Luckenbach.
You are kind of facilitating security here for this event, or you're kind of helping out with that?
You know, in my single days, I did security for Brooks and Dunn for a while. Well, all this is just like a birthday party. So just like a bouncer or event security at a concert, all we are is the buffers. The guys in blue are the ones in charge. We just support them. And we don't expect, the marchers. There's children, women, elderly people here. We don't expect them to be touched and harmed. So we have security people. Some of my guys, we have a training facility, are doing the security. And the patriots and the ones that you've seen stepping up, those are the protectors.
What happened with these guys? Did you see what happened?
If you were walking down this park and somebody with a mask came approaching you in an aggressive manner, you would think that there was some illegal intentions involved.
Yes, yeah.
This park has been rented out for, just like if it was a birthday party, a bar mitzvah, or a wedding ceremony. Guys in masks come up, just like security. We tell them you're more than welcome, but they got to take off the mask.
So there they are right now. Looks like they're getting interviewed.
Apparently they got a point that's got to be made, but they're afraid to make it in face. I don't know.
They're afraid to show their face while they're making their point, I guess. Hey, what brings you out here today?
I just want to support Donald Trump as our president. I think that it's time that we just all rally behind him and show that he's our president.
If you could say something to President Trump, what would it be?
I would say that he's doing a great job and keep up the great work.
I'm from Houston, Texas, and big Trump supporter. Actually watch Infowars all the time. Happy and I'm really excited to see y'all right now.
What policy of Trump's really speaks to you?
So securing our borders and bringing jobs back. The fact that he's for America, and for Americans, that really gets me. I'm really proud to be an American, born here, born and raised. And thank you. Thank you. And just everything he says, honestly, he's really honest. He's doing what he says he's going to do, said he was going to do, and I'm very...
Do you believe the fake news' assertions that President Trump is racist or that he's said things against Mexicans or Hispanics?
I don't really read any of that, to be honest with you. I find that, like the mainstream media, even the Spanish-speaking are very racist, to be honest with you. Being bilingual and actually listening to their stuff, there's a lot of fear propaganda and stuff, and I think that's more racist than... I've never heard anything come racist out of Trump's mouth, so...
Stop the fight! Let's unite! Stop the fight! Let's unite! We're not going to let fake news divide us.
We are with Infowars.
I know about it.
All right. So, where are you from and what brings you out?
I'm from Houston, Texas, and I am a woman, a black woman for Donald Trump and Michael Pence. Woo-hoo! And I am ready to see this nation return to her greatness and stop the precipitous decline that we've seen over the last 8 years. I think it's important. We love our legal immigrants. We are an immigrant nation, but we want them to come here the right way, to love our values and to love our people and to be a part of our country, not to set up their own culture that they're running from here in this country. That's not what America's all about.
If you could say one thing to President Trump, what would it be?
keep the fight, stay strong, that he is chosen. He's not just elected, but he is a chosen vessel of God for this season to bring this nation back to righteousness and love and harmony.
My sign might be a little faded, but my spirit is not faded, okay? And but we're all here to support our president and for all the candidates that we voted for in November, okay? We're not protesters. We're lovers of our country. This country was founded on unity back when, and we need to get back to some of that.
Thank you. This is a good sign you made. The rain washed it slightly away, but we all can see it.
Now, I'm sure that you're not one of these folks.
Fake news will not divide us, right? Can we get a shout out for Infowars? Woo!
Thank you all for coming out.
Well, this is Millie Weaver reporting for Infowars.com.
The globalist social engineers are not just targeting us with propaganda. They are manipulating our genetics. We are being targeted at every level by estrogen mimickers that lower our testosterone and other hormones and natural compounds that the body needs, sourced from powerful organic herbs, and then concentrated for maximum potency. Super Male Vitality was developed to activate your body's own natural processes. Visit InfoWarsLife.com today to secure your Super Male Vitality.